Hey y'all, so today on my podcast, Just Saying, I want to speak to y'all about therapy and meditation. Especially, this goes out to anyone out there, but I'm mostly directing this to my sisters. We need therapy and we need meditation, and it's time for us to admit it. It's time for us to start owning up to what we need to fix, accountability, and I just feel like it's a lot of us. It's a lot of us Black women that's doing better. Honestly, we're doing much better than you know what used to be taking place. Especially us young women, early 20s, us young girls out here. We're doing our thing. Like we're literally doing. Come on now. But us Black women, we have so many other things that take place in our lives, and not us all. But those things can sometimes bring us down, and those things can sometimes make us angry and make us you know bitter and bring out the worst in us. A lot in our community, you know um therapy and therapy isn't something that's normalized. Like if we was to bring it up when we were younger, our moms would say, girl, bye, you stressed out. You have nothing to be stressed out about. You're young. You have nothing to be worried about. And that's not what we wanted to hear. And now we're older, and it's just like, okay, it's still that empty space that we need to feel. It's something that's missing. But you know what? I can honestly say I see a big shift, a big turn. Um, I can see a change with a lot of Black women today, especially the ones that go to my school, on my campus. Like, man, like I'm seeing a big turn. I personally believe that everyone, like anyone in general, should try therapy once in their life, and then if they don't like it, guess what? You don't ever have to try it again. I forgot who told me that, where I heard that from. I'm just like, it sound right and it's true, and I'm sticking with it. And then if you don't like it, you can let it go. Me personally, I never, had therapy at all. But I'm definitely going to say that I'm going to go through therapy one day. I definitely took counseling. Um, right around the time my brother passed away, I had to go back to Indiana State University. It was just so stressful, but I got through it. I personally feel like it's sometimes a good thing to be alone, because when you're alone, sometimes you find out things about yourself that you never thought that you would ever find out, because you were just so busy doing other things, even though those things were about yourself. You was like, nope, I just couldn't find myself ever, you know, observing myself in this kind of way or finding this out about myself. Over time, it's like you learn that yes, it's okay to be alone. It's not a crime to be alone. It's not weird to be alone. It's not lame to be alone. But then you're just like, okay, I want to find somebody who I can connect with, who I can talk to, who I just know who is there for me if I need them. Because we all need somebody to lean on, right? Like Bill Wizard said, we need somebody to lean on. It's definitely okay to say that you need someone to be there for you. But always remember this, and I know most of us being Black women, we will remember this. It's perfectly okay to be there for yourself as well. So before you make sure someone else is there for you, or, to lean on someone else, make sure that you tried your hardest to help yourself first. And even me, I'm not gonna lie, like even in the past, it's been so hard to let people love me, like whether it was like partnership wise, family wise, friendship wise, people who just wanted to get to know me, who just didn't know me, like they were strangers, but they were like, oh, she looked like a cool person, and she's smart or whatever, and I just want to get to know her for whatever reason. Like, I did not let anybody in. And then it's like, okay, I'm not letting anybody in because I'm scared to get hurt. And as long as I don't get hurt, even if they were a good person, at least I didn't take the chance and risk letting them in and getting my heart broken. But even with me having that mindset, I I was it's something that ate me up inside. Like, I feel so bad. I feel drained out. Like, the feeling isn't good. It's not. And I know most of y'all heard the term or the phrase, the popular saying in the community, we breaking generational curses, or you want to break generational curses, or I'm tired of these generational curses. We heard that, and we're living up to it. And for the ones who's not living up to it, I mean, sure, I feel like they need to live up to it because hey, it's important. So like also, I guess like moving into transitioning to the topic of family therapy because that's important as well. Maybe you can introduce your parents to what that is and what it means if they don't already know what it means or fully understand it, or you can help them understand it if they're not used to understanding anything like that. And it's like we have the whole idea in our heads like, no, the reaction, the answer that we get in return, it won't even be the right answer, or what the answer be. Like we get all like nervous, like what will the answer be? Like, this is coming from my parent, my mom, my father, my whoever. But I'm telling you, sometimes it's good to take the chances. You just have to come on now. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You just gotta go with the flow. And so, y'all, I'm feeling really good about this podcast. Like, this is something new for me. I just been eager to share my experience with you guys. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. I mean, inspired by the one and only best Jill Scott, of course. And you know what song was the most inspirational to me by Jilly is Come to the Light. Come to the light, come to the light. Everything. It's something like that, but I seriously love that song. I love it. I love the tune, and it just reminds me everything will be okay and work out for the better. You just have to keep pushing. You just have to keep going. And she gave me that cool, calm, collective vibe. Just how soft spoken she is, how warm she. If warm, you could. Warm was a person, Jill Scott would be that person. But for anybody who's watching, and especially my young queens, y'all should definitely check out Jill Scott podcast. Where do we go? She has so many podcasts on YouTube. She started them in 2020. She stopped doing them in 2021. I don't know if she stopped actually. She probably still do them, but just haven't been coming out with any in a while. Jill Scott, she's just like that one. I guess like she's not even she's older. She still look really good for her age. I don't even know if she's in her 40s, but she's just like that one woman who's like older than me. She has been through so much more than me, and she's so warm-hearted like me, so I just can connect to her. So when Jill Scott speak about what she went through, I can relate to her. But yeah, y'all. Now bringing up meditation. Meditation is also interesting there, and I feel like meditation is also very important to us, and it's one factor that it's one thing that factor into cleansing our souls spiritually, emotionally. Now, ladies, those for you who want to try meditation, look into this, okay? Um, there's different types of meditation, okay? There's just not one type of meditation. It's mindfulness meditation, spiritual meditation. Um, it, I heard there's focus meditation, there's movement meditation, mantra, loving kindness meditation. There's all types and there's plenty more. Um, but I've definitely experienced meditation. And for those of you who don't know, in mindfulness meditation, you pay attention to your thoughts as they pass through your mind. You don't judge your thoughts or become involved with them. You simply observe, and take notes. And you can have your legs crossed. If that you like, is that the kind of meditation? Yeah, that could be the kind of meditation. But meditation is not always necessarily what like what position you're in. You can simply be at work. Well, no one will be at work meditating, so I wouldn't even use that as an example. If you are, you're a different kind, you're a different breed. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But seriously, you can be talking to your friends or simply at the library, at the table meditating before you start reading a book or before your track race. You can meditate in a locker room. And that could be a different kind of meditation, not necessarily mindfulness meditation. So, ladies, while meditating, you can literally ask yourself any question you want, any question you feel like you need to ask yourself. Um, how does anger, grief, anxiety, happiness present in your body? And just tell yourself, I want to change. I want to change. I would like to change. Even if you're not going to take action right away, and it take you the second, the third, maybe the even 10th time to finally take action and to doing what you feel is best to cleanse your soul and help you in the long run and so many different aspects, that's perfectly fine as well. And I mean, come on, ladies, it comes with a lot of good benefits. It reduces stress, it promotes productivity, it helps you stay focused. We all need to stay focused, and it improves relationships. That's what I was just discussing. Therapy, that falls into the relationship, and it regulates mood. You know how mood swings is with us women, period. So, ladies, just think about it. Well, ladies, that is all for today. I just wanted to talk about therapy and meditation and why it is important for us beautiful Black queens. Because in the long run, you realize that it was worth trying out. But remember, people are going to talk about you when you're doing good, and they're going to talk about you when you're doing bad. So you might as well do whatever.